Breaking news: herders, farmers clashes over land, matters rising. This has to stop. How can herders just come from nowhere and begin to cause great atrocities? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Since the return of democracy in 1999, Nigeria has been gravitating from one diverse security challenge to another. Amidst the election violence, there is kidnapping and most recently herders-farmers conflict, among others. The north-central state of Borno Plateau, Nasarawa and other states have experienced conflicts that have led to death, displacement of many as a result of clashes of pastoralists, herders and local farmers and several communities in Nigeria. In Nigeria alone, in January 2018 alone, Amnesty International report indicate that 168 people were killed as a result of herdsmen clashes. That's even a small number. It's been very economical. Struggling over grazing land and scarcely for resource, have others over the years resulted in more growing violent conflict in terms of frequent intensity and geographical scope. On planning and escalation of frequency of conflicts in Nigeria, in the environment and the geographical force, especially causes of climate change and population explosion, especially with the deployment of arid land and Fulani herdsmen infiltrating into the southern region, has caused a lot of struggle between the herdsmen and farmers, leading to a lot of violence, confrontation, conflict, death, and force of displacement, as well as destruction of agriculture and livelihood. The persistent attack on herders on south, as they've been doing in the north, is becoming an issue of serious concern. Majority of the escalation tensions increasing have led to the Fulani herdsmen having weapons, and Nigerian government has really said nothing with regards to disarming them. Lorry loads of Fulani herdsmen has been apprehended by the Amotekun Southwest Security agencies, which has traveled all the way from the north and has not been found by Nigerian security operatives. Before we even continue, I just want to quickly say something. How can somebody travel all the way from Nasarawa? A truck has been traveling all the way from Nasarawa with herdsmen fully armed. Nobody checked the vehicle until they got all the way to the south. And because the south is trying to prevent this from coming, are the ones who discovered this. And you think that everything is just normal? No, there is more to it than beneath the eyes. And let's continue. Very recently, the governor of Ondo State issued an ultimatum of herdsmen to vacate the forest reserve of Ondo State, as anyone found as the ban has been implemented will be arrested. Other ultimatums given was for herdsmen in the state to be registered. If you are not duly registered, you are recognized as a criminal and will be thoroughly dealt with. Open grazing as well as night grazing has all been abolished, not only in Ondo State, also in the southwest, as a result of Akeredolu's call to say enough is enough to these insurgents gradually creeping in. The drive for land and the fight has continued to escalate even after the ban. Recently now is Ekiti State that is getting the stage. And guess what? It is Ekiti State governor is not ready to say anything because he have eyes for Abuja to become the president of the nation. How do you want to become the president of the nation when you have not ruled your one state, Ekiti, but you want to rule 36 states? When it is time for you to speak, we don't hear your voice. When it is time for you to do the needful, we don't hear your voice. Yet, you want to rule the whole of Nigeria. Can you see that there is more to it than beneath the eyes? That selfishness and personal ambition will not drive for what we need today in our presidency. It's a clear indication to show to you that most people who are there do not care for Nigerians. All they really care about is self, is me, myself, self-centeredness. all about me, all about myself. And that's why we must all rise up together to say enough is enough. As much as we keep quiet and allow this evil to happen, we are endangering ourselves. We must all rise up and say, no more, no way. This is not going to happen anymore. Until we begin to do and implement that, we are putting ourselves in what we call grave danger. Now, the PRO in Edo State, the immigration officer who was arrested and has, regained freedom after a ransom has been paid, said there's a new tactics now what they do. So they apprehend and then they sell you. They sell to another set. This is becoming the new trend. And Nigerian government is doing nothing about it. In the East, we have what we call the Eastern Security Network. Guess what? Nigerian government is going around trying to make sure that this does not succeed. Why? I don't know. I cannot explain. I cannot tell you why. I cannot tell you why. If I say I'm telling you why, I'll be lying to you. They are covering up. They are hiding things because they want to make sure that they have their way. If we all keep quiet and nobody speak like Akeredolu just did to ensure that this is, coming to an end, at least for now, the flood has been stayed back. In the East, young men and women say, okay, let us build our society. Let us stop this from happening. Let us rise up. And guess what? Nigerian government has deployed soldiers there. While the North is being plagued as we speak. Evil is going on in the North. Even last night, people were still displaced, kidnapped, villages were still robbed. Nigeria, you don't hear about it because it's not in the thousands like it used to be. It's when it gets to that number, that's when you hear about it. It's still happening even now as we speak. They will not deploy soldiers there because they have a mission. And unless we all rise up, with your voice, putting it out there in the internet, sharing the news, make sure it spreads so that everybody knows what is going on in Nigeria. We are just saying, apparently, silence, they say, is consensus. We are saying we are okay with the status quo, that things are fine. There is no need for change. We must all rise up and say enough is enough. Please, leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.